Whoa. Well, that was a lively old ride out. Once more, the easterly is absolutely zinging. Look at my clears, look how much water's all on them. I copped a lot of spray coming over the top on the way out here because I was sort of quartering the seas and it was just coming up over the top. I just zipped up and hid behind, but yeah, it was an interesting ride out. The original plan was I was going to go out wide. Oh, I'm getting... Look at the Brolers plastic just there on the bottom, just copped a good bunking. Original plan was I was going to go out wide and go and chase some big demersal fish, but I kind of changed my plan about halfway out. Oh, I think that's in. Hang on a sec, I got to check this out. Oh, I only just got here. I dropped this Abrolus over the side, and look at that. Fish on early. Yeah, so I was going to go out wide and chase some bigger demersal fish, but the way this wind is, it's not going to be nice out there. It's not even nice here, so I thought I'd come here, blow off a while and see what happens with this wind. If it starts to drop out a bit, then I'll head out wide a bit later on, but see what happens. I might get a feed here. Oh, look at this, little jewfish early on the piece. Look at that. He's inhaled that little Abrolus bullwhip. I don't know. I mean, that's a size jewfish now. I'm not taking that. He's still kicking, he'll go easily. Boom, straight back down. I'm not taking jewfish that small, it's just ridiculous. That's the future of our fishery. Why would you'd be, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to take that sort of fish for me. While I'm catching them in shallow water and they'll release like that one just did, then I will be releasing them. If it's bigger, then I'll think about it, but not, that's just ridiculous. Oh, big albatross. So I'll see what happens here anyway. If I catch a feed here, then I'm all right, but if this wind drops out in another hour or so, then I will go out wide like I originally planned. Oh, that was quick. Haven't even got the burley going or anything. I'm sitting in 17 meters. I'll sound over it a bit when I leave here. I'll sound over. I'll show you now anyway. It's sort of 17, 18 meters. Some real heavy ground just behind the drop off there. You can see where it goes from 15, and I'm sort of sitting just off the drop off a little bit. Oh, what? My other rod's getting booked now. I haven't even had a chance to get the burley going, and the rods are getting slammed early in the piece. Right, I'm gonna get some burley going. Got these couple of skippy I caught last time. I'm gonna use those fillets a bit later on for bigger baits, if I do decide to go out. I got a funny feeling though, I might be able to get what I need right here without even having to bother going out. As soon as this muley gets anywhere near the bottom, it gets destroyed. I don't know what's going on down there, heaps of pickers. Oh, let's find out. Got one on. What have we got? Is it a skippy? It's not doing much. Ah, it's a little pinky. Beautiful little pinky. Come on, come on. Every time it gets near that, every time it's just getting slammed. All sorts of pickers down there on the bottom. Oh, I'm in over here. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Okay. Oh no, what are you doing under the boat? Come on, come out of there. Oh, here we go. This is a solid fish. Oh, this could be the one we came for. The old Abrolhos bullwhip just bouncing on the bottom there. The Jewies absolutely love that sort of thing. And I've got a funny feeling that this may be a Jewfish. I don't want to jinx myself, but it's got that I don't want to come off the bottom sort of feeling to it. I've got a bit of colour and it's looking promising. It's not a Samson fish, because if it was a Samson fish it would have smoked a lot harder than that. What are ya? Or maybe it is a Samson fish. Yeah, it's a Samson fish. Don't be an idiot. And now it decides to get angry. Jewfish love soft plastics, and so do these guys. Old man Samson fish. They always put on a show. They go hard for the size of them. Anyway, he'll spear back easily. The beauty of a Samson is they always go back really easily. And he spat out my plastic there. Give that a bit of a twist up. There it is. The old Abrolhos elevator head with a 7-inch bullwhip. Right, having a quick drop on this bit of ground here. 17, 18, it drops down to 19 and it's really fluffy. I just sounded over it before. Just drove over it and I put a quick mark on top of it so I could find it again. It's just some real hollow bottom. I'll see if I can get a fish off of it. I'll sound back over and I'll show you what it is. Wow, and I'm off it just like that. Let's have another drop here. Wow, it's tough fishing in this easterly. Kind of wish I brought my sea anchor, but didn't think about it. Okay. Alright, so I've just drifted over this marker about 4 or 5 times, possibly more, maybe 6 times. It's really tough drifting with this wind. I'm drifting it over a knot. I've been getting heaps and heaps of bites, and finally I've hooked something that feels like half decent at least. We'll see how we go. Here it comes. What is it? Oh, it's a little pinky, is that all? Oh, that's a bit disappointing. There you go. There's a little pinky. He's had a go at the little snap bait there. That's not what I was after. Alright, settle down. I might get this guy off and I'll do another drift. Oh, what's going on here? Got something on here. Alright, so In a last ditch effort, I'll show you my GPS. Look at that, you can see how many times I've tried to drift this area. It's a really small area of nice ground, and I've drifted it and drifted it and drifted it, but this wind is so strong, I'm drifting off it faster than I can bloody get a bait to the bottom, and I'm already off it, so another skippy. In a last ditch effort, I've decided to anchor up on here and see how I go. At least I might be able to stay in the zone for a bit longer than I have been. I'll give it a crack, see what happens. Oh, it's days like this, I'm so thankful for this boat. It's like proper perf slop. I'm going straight into it, and this boat's just eating it up like nothing. I've just had a really bad morning this morning. All I've done is got beaten up right from the outset, from the ride out to now. It's still absolutely, if anything, it's probably stronger than it was this morning. Didn't do at all what they forecast. But that's fishing. I'm not at work, so I'm having fun, and I'm out here. I'm just going to punch in closer to the beach, and then I'll stop and have a drink and something to eat, I think.